Hello everyone, in today's video tutorial we are going to learn how we can work with pictures within our slides. So we shall learn how we can insert the picture using the insert tab, and also how we can insert a picture using a given slide. So to begin, we are going to first of all specify which slide we would like the picture to be inserted. So we want to insert our picture in slide 2. So you go to the slide pane, select the thumbnail, then the slide will be displayed on your screen. After identifying the slide you would like to insert the picture in, then we shall now go to the insert tab. From the insert tab we shall work with the illustrations group. So from this illustration group we have this option for picture. So this button helps us to insert the picture in the slide we have selected. So I will click on that very button. So when you click on that button, then you will open the insert picture dialog box. So it is from this dialog box that you have to specify where our picture is located. So in this case, if it is on desktop, you click desktop and you search for that picture. So in this example, our pictures are under document, so I will click the document folder. Then I go to photos, I double click to open. Then I will click on this picture named network. So after selecting, we shall now click to insert that picture. So when you click to insert the picture will be inserted in your slide, as we can see on our screen. So when the picture gets inserted, we can see that it is covering even the contents in this given slide. This means that we have to go ahead and reduce on the size or resize this picture. So to do that, we use these points that we see on the picture. So we shall use this point, click, hold, and then move to reduce the size of the picture. Then to move this picture to this point, you move the pointer on the picture. Then we shall see that that feature appearing on the pointer. So when it appears, click, hold, do not release the mouse button. Then you can now move the picture to that position you want. For instance, I can leave it there. Then if you want to go ahead and increase on the size of this picture, you can use these points now. So you click, hold, and then move. So that's how you can insert the picture and go ahead and reduce it to the size you want. So when the picture is inserted in a given slide and selected, then this format tab is again added to the tabs available on this program. So this format tab helps you to go ahead and work with the picture in any way you want, as we shall see in this very tutorial. So now let's look at how we can insert a picture from a placeholder. So to insert a picture from a placeholder, we shall scroll down up to the last point of our slide. Then we have to first of all insert the slide that we shall work with in order to access that placeholder command. So we shall click just below there. Then we go to the new slide button. So we shall insert a new slide so that we are in a position to access that button that can enable us to insert a picture from the placeholder. So after we click on the new slide button, then let's insert this title and content slide. So when we click on it, from the title and content slide, we have got these buttons within this placeholder. So to insert a picture, we shall just go to this button where we see insert picture from file. So when you click on it, it will again open the insert picture dialog box. So if you want to insert a picture, then now you can go ahead and locate where that picture is. So assuming this is the picture you wanted to work with, you click on it to select, then after come and click insert. So when you click on insert, the picture will be inserted in the placeholder. To resize this picture, then we shall use still these buttons we see on the picture. So that one is to increase its size. So if you want to reduce, you can just do that. But the best one is to use these points, and you will increase the size of the picture to that size you want. If you don't want this placeholder, you just click on it. Then from your keyboard, you will press on the backspace key, and that placeholder will be removed. So that's how you can insert a picture using the placeholder in a given slide. So with your picture inserted in the slide, you can go ahead and do all the formatting you may want. So to do the formatting, you have to first of all select the picture by clicking on it. So when you click on it, then the format tab will be activated, as we can see from our screen. So from this picture, you can go ahead and apply picture border or picture styles. So to apply the picture styles, you just click on that very picture. Then here on the format tab under the picture groups, all these are the picture styles that you can decide to apply to your picture. For instance, if you want your picture to have that style, then you just click on it and you'll see the style applied to the picture in your slide. If that is not nice and you want this, so you just go and click on it, then the style will be applied to the picture that you have inserted in your slide. So let's go to another picture that we inserted on slide 2. So we shall click on it. So to open this format tab, you can double click or just go and click on the format tab. Then you will be in a position to go ahead and work with this picture that you have selected. Just like we saw from the other picture, even here you can still apply the picture styles. There are other picture styles that we have, as we can see. For instance, if you click on that, then you will see the picture style changing. So all these picture styles can help you to make your presentation look nice. However, let's look at one feature that you may need to work with. So I'll just click inside our slide. Now, sometimes you may be in need of removing some parts from the picture that you have inserted in your slide. So how can we remove such parts without deleting the whole of the picture we have in our slide? So to remove some parts, in computer language we call that one cropping. So cropping is a feature that is provided by this PowerPoint program that enables you to remove the parts on a picture that you may not need. For instance, you may want to cut this picture just like this, and these other parts are removed. So we shall use the crop button after you have selected the picture. So we click on crop. So when you click on crop, you will see that there are some features that are added to your picture. So these are the features that you will work with to help you cut off those parts you may not need on the picture. They are not for resizing. If it is for resizing, I will click on the crop button once again. So if it is for resizing, they're in form of these shapes. But when it is cropping, which allows you to remove the parts, you will see that they're in form of the lines. So now, to remove those parts we don't need from our picture, we shall just move our pointer to one of the points. When you point there, you have to ensure that the shape of the pointer changes just as we see on the screen. So when it changes, it means that you are ready to go ahead with the cropping. So how do I crop? You click, hold down the mouse piece, then move to reduce or to cut off that part you don't want from the picture. So after moving, you will still be seeing that line guiding you on which parts are going to be cut off. So after, release the mouse button and you'll see the part cut off. Then if you want to remove this part, then come below, click, hold, and then move. Then the other part will also be cut off. You can decide even to cut off the whole of this by moving to this point, click, hold, and then move to cut off the part you don't want. Then that part will be cut off. So now when we click aside, we can see that we have only two screens on our picture. So we can now click back. Then to remove these cropping points, you just go and click on the crop button once again. Then those points will be removed. Now you can increase the size of the picture the way you want. You can use these points and you have the picture there. If still you want to remove, just click, then go to crop and then cut off that part you still don't want from the picture. So even this way we can still cut more parts, as we can see. And there we have our picture cropped. Now let's go ahead and see how we can apply picture border. So to apply picture border, you start by selecting the picture. So after selecting the picture, you go to picture border, which is still found under the picture styles. So we go to picture border. Then from the picture border, we can decide to change the color, the border color. Maybe you can say I want it to be dark red. You click, then you will see the dark red applied there. Still from this picture border button, we can add the weight and we make it more visible. So these are the weights that you can work with. So when you change the picture border, the color was dark red and it is there. So when we increased on the weight, so here we have the picture border applied to our picture. So to work with the styles, just select the style. So what you have to realize is that once a style is selected, then the picture border is overwritten. So that's how you can work with those two different features while working with the pictures inserted in a slide. Then to move, click, hold, and then move the picture to that position you want. There are a lot of other features that you can work with. For instance, if you look at the adjust group, you have these options to change the brightness of the picture you have inserted. You can also work with the contrast. You can recolor the picture if you want. So if you say I want it to this color, if you look at the picture, you see the picture color also changing. So you can change the color of the picture using the recolor button, which is found on the adjust group. You can compress the picture size using that button. I only encourage you to work with these different options, and then you perfect how to work with the pictures inserted in the slides within your presentation. Hope you found this video tutorial helpful to you. That's it for now. See you in our next tutorial.